Pen from President Trump comes with an eraser.
President Trump taking a sledgehammer to the Department of Education through executive order today. White House Deputy Press Secretary Harrison Field says, quote, President Trump's executive order to expand educational opportunities will empower parents, states, and communities to take control and improve outcomes for all students.
Fox's Lucas Tomlinson reporting the president will need the backing of Congress to fully get rid of the department. National Weather Service will be on the ground in Maryville, Indiana, determined if a tornado touchdown. Andros Williams lives there.
Within a few seconds, I felt like the strongest force of winds I've ever felt in my life just hit my chest. And I was like, whoa, this is serious. This is a tornado.
The spring began at 5:01 a.m. Eastern, but millions in parts of the plains are digging out from a blizzard. America's listening to Fox News.
The news is sponsored by Lee University, where you can expect something great.
The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law.
There are a lot of banks, so what makes Southern Heritage Bank unique? It's our commitment to being unbelievably good as we identify and meet your needs. Stop by one of our 5 locations in Cleveland or Chattanooga and let us show you the difference our customers have come to expect. We strive to offer the latest banking technology, mobile wallet, online account opening, mobile banking with bill pay, and ATMs that allow cash or check deposit. All available 24/7 with a local community bank. Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
Good morning. It is 7:03. You are listening to Mix 1041. Some watching on MixTV.tv. Good morning to all of you. It is, as I said, 7:03. Mix Mornings presented by Bradley Medical Center. And we lead the news this morning with some very sad and personal news this morning. Earl Rowan, known affectionately as Mr. Bradley, passed away last night. Earl Rowan, who for over 50 years brought Bradley Central High School football to listeners, generations of listeners, with his friend Corky Whitlock on WBAC, and then his longtime friend Gary Ownby on what is now, and of course Bradley on ESPN Cleveland 101.3. Earl passed away last night. As we began to get the word last evening, Coach Rowan passed away. Coach Rowan, from South Georgia originally, came to Lee College and then went on to a great coaching career, an educational career, beginning at East Cleveland. He then went on and he joined his friend, and as he told me one time, one of his mentors, Dale R. Hughes, at Lee College, where he was an assistant coach at Lee, helped actually start the baseball program there, and then went on, of course, to Bradley Central High School as a tremendous teacher there. Earl Rowan, who, of course, publicly many people knew him for his broadcasting career, but then was a tremendous educator and was known as Mr. Bradley. He had more energy. He turned 80 last August. I was talking to Gary Ownby last night and this morning, and had more energy really than anybody, I think, Bridget, I've ever known. And he and our thoughts and prayers with Kathy Schenkel-Rowan this morning, longtime educator herself. And Bridget, we just loved Earl Rowan. My God.
Yeah, my memories of him coming by to pick up the equipment, for a Friday night football game. And he was always fired up, always ready to go. And so, yeah, he'll be greatly missed.
He did most of last season with Gary Ownby on ESPN Cleveland 101.3, and then because of illness had to stop about a little past mid-season. But it's interesting timing. Of course, Earl was a longtime boys basketball coach at Bradley, but he was an umpire, by the way, a referee. But Earl, it's interesting timing. We're going to have the Bradley Bearettes in. The championship team will be in with Jason Reuter, and the coaches and the team will all be here. Go on the air with us at 7:30 this morning. So ironic timing, but we did want to pass along the sad news right here at the top that Coach Earl Rowan, known as Mr. Bradley, passed away at the age of 80 last night. And we'll get the arrangements to you when we know them. Again, our thoughts and deepest sympathies and prayers with his wife, Kathy Shanklehorn, longtime members of the North Cleveland Church of God. And just a lightning bolt of positivity. I never saw, I knew Earl most of my life. I never saw him negative or down or in a bad mood. Did you?
Yeah, no, sure didn't. He was just always seemed to be in a great mood and just always ready to go, you know?
I did a couple of games with Earl, a couple of football games with Earl. Also, I've never seen preparation like that. You know, we're not used to a lot of preparation here. Earl, hours and hours of preparation for every single broadcast. We're going to talk more about Coach Rowan coming up as we go along this morning. Let's get to some other news here. Of course, that's our top story today. But let me point you to some other news. Interesting recap of Hurricane Helene was put out last night. Austin actually pointed us toward this last night. Very interesting numbers here. So many of us knew people that their lives were turned upside down by the hurricane last September. The National Hurricane Center finalized its report for Hurricane Helene, and they published the results on Wednesday. 248 deaths, 117 injuries, 2,700 were rescued from high water, 7.4 million lost power. Listen to this number, $78.7 billion in damage. Incredible. And that hurricane spawned 33 tornadoes. And I've got some friends heading over to Raleigh for the first round of the NCAA tournament Friday, Sunday in Raleigh. Well, it's George Gray. George told me last night. He said, Steve, it's down still to one lane going over there. And that's September. So that's a final report there. 7:08. So I'll tell you what, we do have other news. It's all on our website at mymix1041.com. We were just talking about Coach Rowan, and Coach Rowan loved March Madness. I used to talk to Earl during this time of the year, and he was always up for it. Always up for supporting UT, and always loved the SEC. But, Bridget, time is running out. If people want to get their brackets in for not one but two contests this year, we've got Mix Madness and we've got the ESPN Cleveland Tournament Challenge.
That's right. Yeah, you have until noon today to fill out your bracket and get in on our contest. So the easiest thing to do is to go to our website, mymix1041.com. So I went there yesterday, was able to fill out my mix bracket and the ESPN bracket as well. There's a link right there at the bottom of the page to get in on the ESPN one as well. So you can double your chances to win some great prizes. We do give prizes away after each round. So again, our website, mymix1041.com, has all the info.
Yeah, it's right there. And you've got till noon, so get in, have some fun. Hey, and Fruit Loops, are we still doing the most creative name contest?
Yes. So next week we will post our favorites and let people vote on it. So the most creative bracket name is what it's called. So
most ones I'm seeing are lame, quite frankly, and have no imagination, which is much like this audience. So they need to understand there are some prizes associated with the most creative name. So, and I've got a lawsuit against several people. Jimmy Logan's going to help me. I've got several people I'm going to be suing. So.
We're not scared.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Bridget's got a bracket name. Did you see that, Fruit Loops?
I haven't seen hers, no.
Bridget, would you like to tell everyone what your bracket name is?
Yes, it is Make Steve Great Again.
Yeah.
What?
Yep, that's it.
Make Steve great again. And I said again. So,
I said you were great the day that you hired me, and then it was all downhill after that.
So I will say that the most popular names do involve Steve. So last year's winner was Heartline in the Rear View. The year before was Leland is beating Steve. And the year before that was As Long as Steve Loses, We Win.
That was a good one.
Oh, yeah. Well, whatever. I don't care. All right. So, again, Mixed Madness and the ESPN Cleveland Tournament Challenge. Got a big flat screen TV from Key of Cleveland. For Mixed Madness, big grand prize plus cash, $100 from the UPS store, and much more. That prize ever around. ESPN Cleveland, they're giving away a free pizza for a year. It's presented by Papa John's. So go to mymix1041.com. Again, you've got to get everything done by noon. Hey, it's our Hardee's Wake Up this morning.
Introducing Hardee's new chicken. Hardee's original bag packs 2 full-size favorites plus fries and a drink for just $6.99. No junior burgers or tiny nuggies, just full-size goodness for big-time value. The $6.99 original bag, only at Hardee's.
Sun is shining, it's a beautiful day. Wake up, sleepyhead, get up and play. Everything's yellow, it's a beautiful sight. Sunbeam showers makes everything right. Come on now, let's get away.
Make every day brighter with the sunny southern goodness of Mayfield Dairy.
Did you know that a large number of student athletes vape, thinking it will give them a boost in performance? But you can't play if you can't breathe. Escape the Vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
At Basement and Crawlspace Solutions, we're excited to announce our partnership with USS. Together, we bring additional resources and over 30 years experience.
We can tackle bigger challenges and deliver even better results to protect Chattanooga homes now more than ever.
Call USS.
At summer camp, kids find their why. Friendship and fun, a world of adventure beneath a golden sun. When kids find new passions, they find their why. Summer camp season starts soon. Find your why for a better us.
It's Ram Truck Month at Crown CDJR Cleveland. Shop over 200 new Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Rams. Up to $11,000 off MSRP. Or get financing as low as 1.9% for up to 72 months. Buzzer beater savings on new Ram 1500 pickups. $11,000 off MSRP. Crown CDJR. The better way to buy and service. Visit CrownChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
Save a bundle at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress. Furniture, mattresses, and decor. The more you buy, the more you save. Up to 40% off. Create a bundle, a sofa and chairs, end tables, a recliner, lamps and rugs, an entire room. Up to 40% off. Create a custom bundle and watch the savings grow. Up to 40% off. Look for Take Me Home Today tags. Bundle in-stock items. Special financing is available. Bundle and save at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress.
Magnolia Dental Center of Cleveland wants to welcome you to the Magnolia family, a local dental clinic that uses their God-given knowledge and skills to bless our community through dentistry, checkups and cleanings, fillings and crowns, dentures and partials, emergency dental care, and so much more. Conveniently located at 2190 Chambliss Avenue. Call them at 476-3307 to set up an appointment today for you and your loved ones, ages 12 and up. Free exam and x-ray through March 31st.
Official coffee of Mixed Mornings, it's Scooter's Coffee.
For a limited time at Scooter's Coffee, they have the cinnamon brown sugar oat milk latte. They also have cream cold brews and various flavors like caramelicious, cinnamon cream, and vanilla cream. They also have the peach bliss quencher, the strawberry blossom Red Bull infusion, and then they also have great snack items like the sea salt caramelicious cake bite and mini blueberry muffins. Try all of those great items and more at Scooter's Coffee, Keith Street in Cleveland in front of Leisure Time Bowling, also in Sweetwater and in Dayton.
I just saw myself on screen how ridiculous I look.
Yes.
As I do every
morning.
Well, every morning, every day it ends in Y.
Yep.
I'm wearing, listen on the radio, I'm wearing my UCLA shirt, I guess you'd call this.
Mm-hmm.
And they're terrible. You know, I'm a longtime Bruins fan. That was the first year without my dad. You want to make fun of that? It'd be nice.
No.
My dad passed away in June, so anyway, but he raised me being a Bruins fan because of John Wooden. So anyway.
It's March Madness. They could go all the way. You never know.
Whatever. So can UT, I'm sure.
I'm gonna pick UT. They're gonna win.
You moron. You absolute. If you pick UT, you're a moron. You understand that?
Wow.
Now, I picked Duke, and they're not going to win.
No.
I want to find out what Reuter thinks. I mean, he's won 3 straight girls championships, but that's high school, so he knows nothing about college. I think Kentucky's going to win, Steve. He's a great high school coach, but leave me out of it. God almighty. Anyway, 17. I don't know why I'm pounding on Reuter.
Either.
17 after the hour.
Stearns & Foster has been making America's best mattresses since 1846. When you buy one at Mermaid, we'll give you $300 in free merchandise at locally owned Mermaid Mattress.
For today, we have rain showers moving out of the area. We'll have cloudy skies the rest of the day, a high of 52 and a low of 30 this evening. For tomorrow, a few afternoon clouds, otherwise mainly sunny, a high of 62 and a low of 38 tomorrow evening. And then on Saturday, a few clouds during the morning, mainly sunny by afternoon with a high of 72. Your current Milligan Vane temperature is 51 degrees. Taking a look at the central heat and air radar, we do have a few rain showers just to the north of our listening area.
This weather forecast is brought to you by PhD Pharmacy, Keith Street, near Harrison Pike. Free delivery within a 50-mile radius of Cleveland. Call Gina Moser-Patterson today at 423-614-6650.
Car trouble's bringing you down? Drive safe, drive smart. Call Two Brothers Tire and Auto, 423-790-7447.
Mix 1041.
You need money overnight? Check into cash. Your time is tight. .com. Bank account's too low? Check into cash. So where do you go? .com. Do it online in a record time. It's the easy way to get money next day. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. You can be sure it's secure from our bank straight to yours. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. Boom, boom, ba-dum, boom.
ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Paul Feinbaum Show, The Drive, and more of your favorite shows. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
Hardee's original bag packs 2 full-size favorites plus fries and a drink for just $6.99. No junior burgers or tiny nuggies, just full-size goodness for big-time value. The $6.99 original bag, only at Hardee's.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Hi, my name is Everest and I'm from Walker Valley High School. Vaping nicotine has become a serious issue in our schools. Over 40% of high school students have reported that they have used a vape, and the number is only rising. It's time to escape the vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
Your time matters, and at Direct Primary Care Associates, we know that.
Listen to Shauna as she explains how we've helped her.
Being a working mom, owning my own business and having children, direct primary care is so much more convenient for me because I can just pick up my phone, shoot a message to my doctor, tell him what's going on, and he can give me an answer right then. If I need to go in, I know it's going to be a quick visit. I go in and then I'm out. I don't have time to drive to the doctor, sit for an hour in a waiting room, and then sit for even longer waiting on the doctor to come in while my child is destroying the office. So my time, I feel like, is worth as much as the doctor's time. And with direct primary care, I'm treated that way.
If you'd like to learn more about Direct Primary Care Associates, visit our website at directpca.com or call 423-650-4831.
To us, we'll take those on the volunteer Ridipest mix line 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. Go to our website mymix1041.com or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. You can visit the new location of Simmons Bank in Cleveland at the corner of Keith Street and Stewart Road. Call Ken Dew 423-381-3427.
The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. Well, we have some statistics that wrap up the final report for the National Hurricane Center on Hurricane Helene. They published the reports on Wednesday, and the big number here, it caused $78.7 billion in damage. Of course, part of Northeast Tennessee was greatly impacted by that. Also, the state legislature, a proposal to lower the minimum age for school bus drivers in Tennessee has been rejected by the legislature. And this morning, we are mourning the loss of a local legend, Coach Earl Rowan. Mr. Bradley, can hardly say Coach Rowan's name without saying Bradley Central High School passed away last night at the age of 80. Coach Rowan was a part of our radio family here for many, many years. Started doing Bradley football on the radio on WBAC with his late great friend, legendary Corky Whitlock. He was a Lee student at the time. Then he went on to work with his friend Gary Owenby on ESPN Cleveland 101.3. And I've been talking with Gary last night and this morning. Gary would have been here, but he's got a doctor's appointment this morning. But Coach Rowan, just an incredible person, but he was also a great teacher. Bridget, the contemporary issues class at Bradley, he stayed on top of, and he would have done it anyway, whether he's teaching or not, but he stayed on top of current events. He knew what was going on.
And he wanted students to do that as well. He was very passionate about that.
He certainly was. And Coach Rowan, who, again, it's very ironic this morning. We're about to have, matter of fact, in our studio right now, I can almost smell Jason Reuter, which Melissa tells me is not a good thing. Oh, that's great, Austin. Good job, buddy. Wow. Just saw this. Tell you what, have Sheridan use that on the post. I'm just going to, man alive, that's wonderful. Look at that. I know you're listening on the radio saying, what are you seeing, Heartline? Well, Austin has put together just a beautiful, beautiful photo collage here, remembering Earl Rowan. And, look at that. My goodness. Just wonderful pictures there. So, yeah, man. Coach Rowan, we thought the world of him. Loved him. So, anyway. Ironic that the Bearettes are here this morning. And so, we'll talk to Jason, and I can hear Coach Roy say, "Forget this." He said, "Let's talk about the championship." But anyway, he was so passionate. Back in a second, 7:25.
This news update brought to you by Cleveland Plywood Company, 2700 20th Street Northeast in Cleveland.
Good morning. Let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland on-time traffic report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. It's the March Slam Dunk Trade-Up event at Don Ledford Automotive Center. The best deals on Chevrolet, GMC, and pre-owned vehicles. Northley Highway and DonLedford.com, where they say yes. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. And taking a look at the Langley Roofing traffic cameras, the interstate is looking good as well. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Rid-A-Pest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. This traffic report is brought to you by Southland Finance. Exciting changes are happening at Southland Finance. They're still here to offer the same services they always have and so much more. Call or stop by their Cleveland office at the corner of 25th Street and Peerless Road. Find out how Southland Finance is growing to serve you. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
This is John Davis at Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway. Have you ever done something so crazy that you immediately said, "What have I done?" I ordered 200 new Kias and they all...
Well, we like to think what makes Andrew Johnson make different is the way we work with our community and our customers. We also have a great staff with a lot of experience that we feel like can help you whatever your need is for banking. I love the community of it. Like I said, I was born and raised here. I've seen it grow, and I love our growth pattern. It's just a great place to live with friendly people that just make you feel at home.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Bridgestone and Firestone tire dealers in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
Mix 1041 and Honda of Cleveland are teaming up to give one deserving teacher in our local area the chance to win a 2025 Honda Civic LX. Nominate your favorite teacher at mymix1041.com or on the Mix 1041 app.
Dad, what are you doing? We have an important meeting soon.
What could be more important than making sure this mattress is right for our customer?
You're right.
Oh, well, you should listen to your dad more. Now help me make this bed.
Right now, during our Catch Z, Save G sale, you can save up to 57% on overstocked Mermaid brand mattresses.
And that's only at Mermaid Mattress.
Your sleep, locally handmade, hand-delivered.
Attention shoppers, don't forget to ask our certified butchers for great recipe tips.
This is an authentic butcher shop, where meat is hand-cut in-store, beef is ground fresh daily, and expert advice from a certified butcher is always free of charge.
Free advice? That's what I call value. The quality I crave, the value I count on.
Nobody does food like Food City.
My name is Mark Road Truck. My job has me on the road a lot. When I decided to get a new EV, it was a no-brainer that Don Ledford is where I was going to go. The selling experience was fantastic. When I made the decision to buy the EV, I had heard concerns of what's called range anxiety. You've got a certain range you can go, and you got to charge up. The Chevrolet app is fantastic, and it really put my range anxiety at ease. I recommend Don Ledford to everyone because they treat you like family.
Ready? If you want cool lawyers in Southeast Tennessee to represent you, it's Logan Thompson. We're cool and we get results.
All right, let's do it again.
Yeah.
You get a yearly checkup. Shouldn't your air? With your local Lennox dealer, regular care equals perfect air. With technology you can touch, comfortable air you can feel, and savings you can see. Not just perfect air, perfect for you air.
Call Dale's Heating and Air to upgrade your air today.
Lennox, air is life. Make it perfect.
For free at mymix1041.com.
Thank you to all the families that have and continue to purchase all your mattress needs from locally owned Mermaid Mattress. Keeping your dollars local is important, and so is buying from a family, not a firm.
For today, we'll have cloudy skies, a slight chance of a rain shower, a high of 51 and a low of 30 this evening. For tomorrow, mainly sunny, a few afternoon clouds, a high of 62 and a low of 38. And then on Saturday, partly cloudy with a high of 72. Your current Milligan vane temperature is 50 degrees. Taking a look at the central heat and air radar, we do have a few rain showers just to the north of our listening area.
This weather forecast is brought to you by Aubrey's of Cleveland. Aubrey's of Cleveland offers some of the most fresh and delicious food in East Tennessee. Stop in tonight for dinner or order online at aubreysrestaurant.com. Click the Cleveland location and order there.
Well, we are joined by the champion, Bradley Central High School Bearettes, and, of course, they just won their third straight championship. But I do want to begin on just a little breaking news this morning that we're finding out that a man that was known as Mr. Bradley, Coach Earl Rowan, passed away last night. And Coach Reuter, I want to just go to you to begin with here. You knew and taught and coached with him for a long time.
Yeah, Coach Rowan, I heard the news riding over here this morning. I knew that he'd been struggling. He had a kind of a relapse there. I don't get into all the details, but I know he's tremendous. These kids that were standing here with us, I've been at Bradley a long time. You take for granted they may have not known him in the light that some of us do. He's been retired for several years, but tremendous person, just Coach Rowan. One thing I can say about Coach Rowan, he was always in the same humor every time you met him. And you wondered if the guy ever had a bad day. He's always positive, upbeat. He made a big impact. He's touched a lot of lives at Bradley Central High and all through the community, and he's going to be missed. And what a good man. What a good example for us to live our life by. Coach Rowan was a fixture at Bradley High, and, I can hear his voice right now doing the broadcast, and anyhow, just my heart goes out to his family, and I think we'll see him again.
We're joined by Coach Jason Reuter, the Bradley Central High School Bearettes. I want to, first question, Coach Reuter, three in a row, a three-peat. How does this happen? If you had to, if somebody said, how does this happen?
Well, it takes. You're looking at how it happens right here. I told someone just yesterday, I was like, "This is not about us coaches. It's not about." You can play basketball. You ever thought about this? You can play basketball without coaches. You can play basketball without referees. You can go out here and play basketball right now. This is what it's about. It's about these kids. And there's some of these kids are headed to adulthood. We've got, as most people know, we got 8 seniors up here. And they're going off, they've got a couple more months, and they're going off to college. And how does this happen? It's a lot of work. This team is built. This is 3 in a row. A lot of teams you see now that teams reload. We watch professional sports or even collegiate. People reload, they leave. We've got 9 new players, 10 new. We've got the nucleus of these 3 state championships standing here. In 23, we got 3 starters. 24, you got 5 starters. And now 25, you got the same 5 starters. So what it is hard work, talented young people, and a lot of people buying into what we're doing. And, the good Lord blessed us. We didn't have any serious – we lost a couple players this season for a few weeks at a time. Even had people that we didn't know would be back. But everything has to line up. You may just take it for granted that we just roll in there and win this thing. A lot of things go right. Now, I know that last score was it's record-breaking score, I think. But there's a lot of things behind the scene, Steve, that have to go right, and everything went right for this bunch.
And it wasn't just, the end. It was a dominating season. It was just a dominating. And we talked about that earlier in the year, keeping the team motivated because, look, you're going in, it was just that kind of year, a very different year, but they stayed motivated, obviously, the whole time. That's the biggest,
I'm their coach, but the impression they've left on me, I've told them many games, and they always answer the bell. We're 35-1, and it's hard to get up every night. Every night, how are you going to get up when you're getting ready to walk and win a game? We can win this game by 60, 70. How do you keep kids motivated? Well, this team never once failed to come out of the gate. They always hit the ground running, and quite frankly, we got some very talented young ladies who were setting out by halftime many games. So that's good for the younger girls, but that's the most impressive. Night after night after night, these kids came out and had their engines revved up and ready to go. And I'd like to take more credit for that, but I'm saying they're self-motivated kids right here. These are a group of high achievers standing here.
Absolutely. Coach, I want to get a word with Coach Freeman here, Coach Keith Freeman. Look, I just want to get some thoughts and just what you make of all this.
Well, I think Coach Reuter hit the nail on the head there.
these girls are motivated. I get up every morning and clean the gym, and when I'm there at 6 o'clock, by 6:15, some of these girls are in there shooting every morning, and we're going to practice. Like, it's the work ethic is unbelievable with these girls. They work hard, they sacrifice a lot in their lives, and I'm very proud of them. I'm very proud to be a part of this program.
Absolutely. Amy Tenzel, where's the jacket, the gold jacket? What happened to that?
It came off after the final game and went into a bag, and it's somewhere in the gym.
It's going to be in the trophy case. We're going to hang it in the trophy.
Are you really?
No.
You're going to put it in the trophy.
No.
Amy, what do you think about all this? My goodness.
It's crazy. It's crazy to think of. I was a Bearette, graduated in 98. I'm kind of telling my age, but we never got to go to the state tournament. So I remember my first year I was coaching with Coach Reuter. We went with Brooke and Becca their senior year, and I was in awe of the Murphy Center, just walking the floor, and I think I was more nervous than the girls were, but I feel like year after year we walk in the Murphy Center, and it feels like home now. It feels like we're supposed to be there, and eventually this streak will end at some point, and but we're going to ride it while it's here. So I'm very proud of the girls. They work.
They're putting Avery's putting bunny ears on you for some reason. I don't understand.
I don't know. That's my role in this team. Is I keep everybody laughing. So whatever it takes.
What's going on here?
This is on Facebook Live, right?
It's on everything.
It's on everything.
Yeah,
Come on, man.
I don't know. I don't even know. I do a radio program. They put the cameras in here.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's pass it around. Tell us who you are and what grade you're in.
My name's Avery, and I'm a senior.
Avery, and being a senior, so you did it. We
did it.
You set out what you accomplished 3 times in a row. What does that mean to you?
Oh, it means a lot. It's very special, and I just love this team so much. So I'm definitely sad, but, we made our mark, so.
What are you up to next year?
Playing basketball at Samford.
Samford University, majoring in what?
Biology.
In biology. What's the ultimate goal career-wise?
Orthodontist.
Okay, very good, very good. All right, let's keep it going. What?
Oh my gosh.
You can't turn the microphone down.
Sorry.
What's wrong with it? Hi, what's your name?
Madeline Schultz.
Hi, Madeline. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. What year are you?
I'm a senior.
You're a senior. So, same question. What does it mean to you?
It means a lot to me. I love being here with my teammates. I love them all. Kind of sad, but.
Yeah, I understand that. What are your plans next year?
I'm probably going to go to UTC.
All right, very good. All right. Come on. Yeah, just keep it going here. Hi, what's your name?
Abby White.
Hi, Abby. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm here. You know what I mean? I'm here. Your coach makes fun of me all the time. It's bad. Hey, what year are you?
I'm a senior.
Okay, so same question. Talk about the 4 years at Bradley.
It's been a long time, but but it's been good with these girls. I'm sad it's over with them, but I'm also happy at the same time.
I understand. What are your plans next year?
I'm probably going to go to Cleveland State.
Very good. Very good. All right. Hi, what's your name?
I'm Love Howard.
Hi, Love. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm okay. What year are you?
I'm a senior.
You're also a senior.
Yes.
So, talk about 3 in a row. Tell me about that.
It was a lot of blood, sweat, and tears at Bradley, but other than that, it was very fun, and I liked the experience with all my teammates.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are your plans next year?
I want to Chat State to play basketball.
There you go. Very good. Hi, what's your name?
Aaliyah Osborne.
Hi, Aaliyah. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm all right. They're very polite. You didn't ask me how I was, Coach Reuter.
I don't really care.
You're such a jerk. Come on. Hey, Aaliyah. So, what year are you?
I'm a senior.
Yeah, so my goodness. Talk about the experience the last 4 years.
It's been really good. I'm glad I got to play with my best friends.
There you go. What happens with you next year?
I'm playing basketball at Cleveland State.
Cleveland State, very good. All right, thank you. Hi. Just whoever. Hi, what's your name?
Tatiana.
How are you, Tatiana?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm okay. So what year are you?
I'm a senior.
You're also a senior. 8 of them, by the way. What's it been like for you? What grade were you when you joined Bradley?
When I was a junior.
So when you were a junior, so the last couple of years, What was it like coming to Bradley and then, winning these 2 championships for you?
It was pretty fun. I mean, it is kind of sad that I'm leaving this team, but I love them every minute of it.
You're going to miss them trying to make you laugh while you're on the microphone?
Yeah.
What are you doing next year, Tatiana?
I'm going to Kennesaw State.
Kennesaw State. Very, very good. All right. Hi there. What's your name?
Hi. I'm Malia Wilcox.
So I heard Gary Owenby interviewing you after one of the games in the postseason, and you would manage to get all of these rebounds, yet you're not the tallest player on the team. How did this happen? How'd you get all those rebounds?
I wait for Kamora and Tati to bring the ball down. so I can take it from them in practice. So I got good at it.
Oh, very good. What year are you?
I'm a senior.
You're a senior. So talk about playing with these girls the last 4 years. What's it been like?
It's been fun. It's we've had our up and downs as a group of girls, obviously, but it's been fun. I mean, I've created a lot of great bonds, and overall, I'm gonna miss them, even though some of them make me angry.
Hey, what are you doing next year?
I'm playing basketball at Walter State.
Very, very good. Okay, congratulations. All right, let's go back behind you there. Hi, what's your name?
Hi, I'm Harmony.
Hi, Harmony. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Are you a senior?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my goodness. Talk about being on this team. You obviously all like each other an awful lot, don't you?
Mm-hmm. It's like what everybody said. It was a great experience. Being able to deal with this group, it was really fun.
Do you because years and years from now, you'll go back and think, my goodness, we won 3 straight. That's a huge deal.
Mm-hmm.
But then also the relationships you made. Well, won't that be the thing you remember?
Yes, it will be.
Certainly so. What are you doing next year?
I'm playing basketball at Arkansas.
Arkansas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I heard about that. So how does that make you feel going into the SEC?
Happy. I think I'm prepared.
Hey, I'll give you a message for Coach Calipari when we get off the air.
Okay.
Thank you very much. I'm kidding. Hi, what's your name?
Kamora.
Hello, Kamora. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Hey, congratulations, Miss Basketball Tennessee. What does that mean to you?
It means a lot. I mean, it's a big honor, and I mean, there's not much to say, but it's great.
Yeah, and also MVP of the state tournament. Talk about the experience. Same question, really. You're a senior and
junior.
You're a junior. Oh, good. I'll see you next year. How about that?
Yes.
Now, what's it been like, especially with the seniors as they move on?
Yeah, it's been very special. I've been blessed to be surrounded by such great players and have the opportunity to play with them. So I'm excited and I'm proud of them. So I can't wait to see what they do in the future.
Big congratulations to you. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Hi, what's your name?
Hey, I'm Addie Guerin.
Hey, Addie, how are you?
Doing good.
You already been shooting threes this morning?
Last night.
Oh, last night. Okay. Addie, what year are you?
I'm a junior.
So you're a junior. You'll be back. So, again, same question. What's it all mean to you?
It's been really fun with these girls the past 3 years.
Yeah. Very, very, very much. Well, thank you for joining us. All right, let's come back up here. Hi, what's your name?
Hi, I'm Hallie.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm okay. So what year are you?
I'm a sophomore.
You're a sophomore. So, yeah, you're a sophomore. And do you look up to these girls and admire them?
Yes, they've played a big role in my life, coming into that high school, getting in that coming of age. They've had a big impact on my life, and I'm going to miss them all.
Absolutely. We'll see you again next year. Hi, what's your name?
I'm Livy.
Hi, and what year are you?
I'm a junior.
You're a junior. So same question. Talk about the experience of being on this team.
It's fun, and I love everyone.
You laugh a lot, don't you, it seems?
Yeah.
I guess so. Well, thank you for coming in. What's your name?
I'm Michaela.
I'm Michaela. How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm okay. What year are you?
A junior.
You're a junior. Same thing. Talk about being a part of this team.
It's been really fun, just creating all these memories that we'll remember forever. We'll look back on and remember the relationships we made and the experiences that we got to experience.
Absolutely. And final hello here. What's your name?
Jada.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm okay. Hey, so what year are you?
Sophomore.
A sophomore. again, same question that I asked her. You're a sophomore. My goodness, tell me about being with all these great players.
Well, it was fun. I came in as a freshman, and it was rough. And let's just say they all helped me through that. And I wouldn't be where I am today without them. So thanks, guys.
Coach Reuter, they're pretty funny, actually.
And we got a funny group of girls here. They're usually they laugh a lot and have a good time, and that, I found out one thing I've learned in the 31 years of coaching, and you play before that, and you think as a player, I can remember what it's like to be a player. I know I'm getting to be an older gentleman to these young ladies, but when you're a player, you're kind of worried about your role. As a coach, I'm worried about everybody's role. But I've learned that kids that hang together off the court and they laugh together, it doesn't mean, like somebody said, we've had some valleys and it's not all been a box of chocolates. But when you find kids that hang together and laugh together, they're hard to beat on the floor. And we got a bunch of girls that are pretty tight. And I think Michaela said a very fitting thing. They may not realize what they've done right now. It may be 20 years from now. They look back and they'll be talking about three-peat and until someone else does it. First team in Bradley County history to do that. So I'm blessed to have a great group.
So 3 in a row. Is it 9 overall? Is that right?
9 overall. Bradley Central. We were tied in a 3-way race for 8. So now Shelbyville has 12. Yeah. Bradley Central has 9. Now we do lead the state in some most wins ever. I'm bragging a little bit. Is it okay?
Well, yeah, go
I know
right
you got
ahead.
some commercials to play, but
no, that's fine.
Most state tournament appearances. Am I correct? Bradley Central has the most in the history of the state.
My goodness.
Most wins in the state. Second in state championships. So, and this is I've had a little bit to do with these last 15 years, but as we know, the history of Bearettes have been strong a long time. Jim Smitty set a standard that it's just top notch. So
I want a final word here, and I want to also involve Keith and Amy here too. Amy, what do you say to the supporters? You've got some of the most ardent, dedicated fans and supporters. What do you say to them this morning out there?
I mean, we're just blessed. We're blessed by this community, the support that we get financially, emotionally, prayerfully. Like, we have some very good supporters that come out, and they're there every game. I mean, rain or shine. And our fans showed up in Murfreesboro. We had storms over there Saturday night. They kept some people. We actually were under tornado warning for an hour, so we were hid out in the hotel room, trying to stay safe. And but our support, we couldn't do this without them. So we're very blessed. Our program, there's a lot of people that believe in us, so we appreciate everybody out there.
Keith, it's an incredible tradition, and I mean, you've got some passionate fans out there.
Absolutely, Steve. It's really amazing, the Bradley following. I'm a little bit different. I graduated from Cleveland High School in 1982, and I can remember even.
That's not boo, Coach Freeman. That's not nice.
That's okay. I get booed all the time. Trust me, I'm just a good hay boy. But anyway, I saw it from the other side. Growing up, you would go to Bradley, and the crowds would be, I'd make fun of them all the time because it was Bears in the back, show us where it's at. Bears in the front, let us hear you grunt. I mean, I remember that cheer back in the day. I don't know if you remember
Thank
that.
God the cheers have gotten better.
Yes, they have gotten much better. But just the fact that you would always go to Bradley and there would be huge crowds. Like, I go to a lot of games, and there is not many programs in the state of Tennessee that has a following like Bradley County, whether it's football, wrestling, whether it's girls basketball, boys basketball. When we went to even the state, we were on spring break, and a lot of our kids didn't go to the state tournament game, but we still had some of the largest crowds at the state tournament. And teams love to play us because they know we're going to bring a crowd, whether it's a football game or whether it's a basketball game. They're going to sell a lot of concessions. So the following is tremendous. These girls may not play in front of the crowds that they've played in college. Now, obviously, Harmony will because she's at Arkansas, but some of these, like the crowds and the atmosphere is really, really good. It doesn't get much better than that.
Coach Reuter will give you the final word because you'd take it no matter what, but Coach, no kidding, buddy. Congratulations. I really don't know what else to say. It's incredible.
Well, we're honored. There's the 3 H's we've been preaching since they've been here, and I think they can fill in the blanks.
What are the 3 H's?
Give them one.
Hungry and healthy, humble.
Yeah. Probably need
Hungry.
to go back and study the 3 H's.
Hungry,
there,
humble,
Coach.
and keep on hustling.
What is it? I'm sorry.
Hungry, healthy, and keep on hustling.
Humble.
We got one. Healthy.
Stay hungry, stay humble, and keep on hustling.
Hungry, humble, hustle.
Guys,
And healthy, yes.
I'm sure I'll see you soon. Congratulations.
Thank you, guys.
That's just tremendous. Congratulations to all of you. All right, it is 9 before the hour. Good morning.
ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Paul Feinbaum Show, The Drive, and more of your favorite shows. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
Hardee's Original Bag packs 2 full-size favorites plus fries and a drink for just $6.99. No junior burgers or tiny nuggies, just full-size goodness for big-time value. The $6.99 Original Bag, only at Hardee's.
Sun is shining, it's a beautiful day. Wake up, sleepyhead, get up and play. Everything's yellow, it's a beautiful sight. Sunbeam showers makes everything right. Come on now, let's get away.
Make every day brighter with the sunny southern goodness of Mayfield Dairy.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
Thank you, Cleveland and Bradley County, for supporting Bender Realty for the last 55 years. More than ever, we are ready and prepared to help our community be home. The real estate market is changing and evolving, and the Bender Realty family is ready to help navigate today's market by providing professional, knowledgeable, and resourceful advisors to help your dream of calling someplace home. For all things real estate, be home with Bender Realty, 425 25th Street, 423-472-2173, bender-realty.com.
At summer camp, kids find their why. Friendship and fun, a world of adventure beneath a golden sun. When kids find new passions, they find their why. Summer camp season starts soon. Find your why for a better us.
It's Ram Truck Month at Crown City JR Cleveland. Shop over 200 new Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Rams. Up to $11,000 off MSRP. Or get financing as low as 1.9% for up to 72 months. Crown City JR, the better way to buy and service.
Magnolia Dental Center of Cleveland wants to welcome you to the Magnolia family, a local dental clinic that uses their God-given knowledge and skills to bless our community through dentistry, checkups and cleanings, fillings and crowns, dentures and partials, emergency dental care, and so much more. Conveniently located at 2190 Chambliss Avenue. Call them at 476-3307 to set up an appointment today for you and your loved ones, ages 12 and up. Free exam and x-ray through March 31st.
I'm Brew McCoy, your favorite Tennessee wide receiver. In the world of football, precision is everything. Every pass, every catch. But what about when it comes to protecting your home? Best Buy Metals can manufacture a custom-fitted roof that will protect your home for a lifetime. Best of all, it can be manufactured the same or next day. Call or visit a Best Buy Metal showroom or drop by bestbuymetalroofing.com to get a quote today. Best Buy Metals, roofing that lasts.
Guys, it ain't for show. Everything's
That's right.
Everything's on. Who
That's
cares?
right.
I'd leave them on all the time. Thank you for the 100 text messages I apparently have received. I'm just seeing my phone over here blowing up, but I appreciate it. But like I said, hey, it is what it is, buddy.
No secrets here.
Who cares? Well, that's not true, Bridget, as far as you're concerned. 5 before 8. All right, so, man, what a team, huh? Well, I mean,
Yeah.
it's not just great group of girls.
Oh, yeah.
Great coaches, and as apparently you enjoyed Keith Freeman's conversation there. But, I mean, yeah, they went down to Miami, got beat by the number 1 team in the nation in January, and then that was really the turnaround there. But
It was. So great to have them all in here together.
All right, so Bridget, we got to talk about this. We're about 4 hours away from March Madness starting, and so you got the people got to get in the brackets here. We've had a bunch of hundreds of people already enter. Anybody who uses my name in your bracket name, Jimmy Logan and I will come and see you.
You go straight to the top of favorite bracket name.
Yeah, now, I will say, I was looking through the bracket names last night while I had the first 4 on mute. You know, I watch a lot of sports on mute. I really do. Because a lot of these announcers are terrible. But anyway, you people really could use some more imagination. I mean, some of these names, also like Chris Green, his name is Chris Green's Picks. Well, I mean, we all know he's not very bright. But there are so many of you that you understand there's a prize for your bracket name.
There is, yep.
So some of you need to go back and get creative. The names are actually, they're terrible this year.
You can still change your bracket name.
You can. What's your bracket name? Let's start there.
Make Steve great again.
So stupid. I mean, it's ridiculous.
I like it.
I don't know. Again, if you use my name, you will be sued by Jimmy and I. But I don't care what you do. So, Bridget, there's 2 chances. That's really the theme this year. We have, of course, we have ESPN now. First time during March Madness, we signed ESPN Cleveland on June 1st. Of last year. So we got 2 contests, 2 chances.
That's right. And you have until noon today to get in. So go to our website, mymix1041.com. That's the easiest thing to do. Fill out your bracket, and then there's a link right there at the bottom of our page where you can fill out your ESPN bracket. So lots of great prizes up for grabs for Mix Madness. Of course, it's presented by Kia of Cleveland. We have that TV to give away from Kia of Cleveland as the grand prize. Prizes each round. And then over on the ESPN side of things, that's presented by Papa John's. Free Papa John's for a year to the grand prize winner there. So
pretty cool.
Lots of great prizes.
All right, so you got till noon. Get in here. And thanks to Duck Donuts, Little Caesars, Center for Cosmetic Dentistry, Key of Cleveland, UPS Store, Buddy's Barbecue, Leisure Time Bowling. These people are all giving prizes. Two Brothers Tire and Auto. Champy's is giving away a $100 gift card. Hey, Andy Morris live from Champy's tomorrow, 4 to 6. Champy's is your Cleveland and Bradley County March Madness headquarters. And, of course, Hardee's. So thanks to all of our sponsors. It's a lot of fun. Get in. We can make fun of you for 3 weeks. There you go.
That's what we would do anyway.
Talking to Matt Carlson last night. He was asking me about the bracket. Hey, thanks, Greg Phillips. He texted me at 1:30 this morning.
Ooh.
Wondering what the password was for it.
He doesn't know the rule.
The rule?
No text after 9 p.m.
If my phone would have been on, you'd have never heard his voice on this station again. Carlson, though, here's what worried me about Matt, big Iowa fan. Hey, Matt, where's your team in the tournament? We don't know. But he said, well, I'm getting in, and like 1 minute later, he said, okay, I'm done.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
it's that easy, though.
He'll probably win the whole thing.
Yeah, he could.
Well, let's get serious. It is 8 a.m. Sad news this morning. One of our broadcast family and really just a legend in this community, Earl Rowan, passed away last night. Coach Rowan, Mr. Bradley, as he was affectionately known, and if you're watching us on mixtv.tv, Coach Earl Rowan, We've got Austin put together a beautiful photo collage of different pictures of Earl. He did Bradley football, first on WBAC with Corky Whitlock, and then on ESPN Cleveland, 101.3 with his friend Gary Owenby for over 50 years. But beyond that, an educator, a coach, came to Lee College, worked for his friend Dale Hughes for Lee basketball, helped start the Lee baseball program, and just continued really. A lot of what we're hearing this morning, Bridget, is Coach Rowan never seemed to have a bad day, never down, you know.
Oh, yeah. Always up. Always upbeat, positive, and happy, and just raring to go. And had so much energy all the time. And he'll be greatly missed. Prayers definitely got to his family this morning.
Absolutely. It is. So we're going to be talking more about Coach Rowan. And this happened last night. I was talking with his friend and partner, Gary Owenby, last night and this morning. And it's a sad morning. It really is. Earl was 80 years of age and proud. He and Kathy, longtime members of the North Cleveland Church of God. It is 8:02. Good morning. Spring is just around the corner. The town.
ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Paul Feinbaum Show, The Drive, and more of your favorite shows. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
Hardee's original bag packs 2 full-size favorites plus fries and a drink for just $6.99. No junior burgers or tiny nuggies, just full-size goodness for big-time value. The $6.99 original bag, only at Hardee's.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Did you know that 6,100 students under the age of 18 vape for their very first time every day? It's time to make a change. Escape the vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
I love the Cleveland community because I think it's a very warm place to live. It's just a very friendly community, and you don't necessarily have to be born here to fit in. There's a lot of folks that move here and they fall in love with it. I feel like we make our customers feel valued by the way we treat them. We're very welcoming here. We get to know them. We learn their names. We learn their goals, and we try to meet all their financial needs, not just do one transaction with them.
Mix 104.1 and Honda of Cleveland are teaming up to give one deserving teacher in our local area the chance to win a 2025 Honda Civic LX. Nominate your favorite teacher at mymix1041.com or on the Mix 1041 app.
Dad, what are you wearing?
Your mother and I, prom 1979.
That couldn't be more out of style.
Well, you know what never goes out of style? Sleeping on a new Tempur-Pedic from Mermaid Mattress.
That's fair, but let's go take it off because you're embarrassing us.
Right now at Mermaid Mattress, get up to 5 years no-interest financing on select Tempur-Pedic and Stearns & Foster mattresses. But that's only at Mermaid Mattress.
Your sleep, locally, handmade, hand-delivered.
X1041, let's go inside the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center.
Whenever you see the big box chains that sell mattresses, you'll also find locally owned Mermaid Mattress, either across the street or around the corner, where more of your dollars will stay local.
This weather forecast is brought to you by the Center for Cosmetic Dentistry, Dr. Ken Beard, Dr. Brian Beard, and Dr. Baylor Terrell. Call them at 423-476-6541 or visit them online at centerforcosmeticdentistry.com.
All right, your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast. High today of 50 degrees. We do have a 30% chance of showers. Tonight's low of 32. Tomorrow, Friday, sunny and 61. It'll be 70 by Saturday. Your Milligan Vein temperature stands at just 31 degrees. The news is next.
Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland studios. This is your home for the best mix, the best variety, and all the important information you need. Download the Mix 1041 app at mymix1041.com. The top of the hour is presented by Best Buy Metals, making the top of your house the best it can be. Visit bestbuymetalroofing.com.
The best mix, the best variety. WCLE, Calhoun, Cleveland, Athens.
Fox News is next. Presented by Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
Fox News, I'm Gianna Gelosi. President Trump is expected to sign an executive order today directing the Education Secretary to take all necessary steps to close the department.
Now, executive order will not be enough to get rid of the Department of Education, which was established in 1979 in Jimmy Carter's last year in office. Under Article 2 of the Constitution, Congress will need to sign off on abolishing it.
Fox's Lucas Tomlinson. Israeli forces ramping up ground operations in Gaza.
The IDF says that strikes this week have killed a Hamas leader in charge of security affairs. The military also claims that there's a high probability these strikes killed the Hamas head of internal security forces, the Minister of Justice, and the Minister of Internal Affairs.
That's Fox's Alex Hogan. The Gaza Health Ministry says more than 400 Palestinians were killed Tuesday alone, mostly women and children. America's listening to Fox News.
The Mix 1041 News Desk brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. Mix 1041, it is 8 minutes after 8 a.m. Good morning to all of you. As we go to local and state news and sad news that right here in our family of stations, Coach Earl Rowan, known affectionately as Mr. Bradley, passed away last night at the age of 80. Coach Rowan, of course, was an educator. He first of all came to Lee College from his home in South Georgia. He then, as a Lee student, started doing broadcasting football with the legendary late, great Corky Whitlock on WBAC. And Coach Rowan would broadcast Bradley football for more than 50 years, continuing with his friend and partner Gary Owenby on ESPN Cleveland 101.3. Coach Rowan had an illness. He battled an illness and did, quite frankly, at least half of the football season this past year for Bradley, and then had to leave the air. But Coach Rowan was a great teacher, taught the contemporary issues class, other classes at Bradley over the years. He taught and coached at East Cleveland back in the days of the East Cleveland School, went on in his educational career, and then, of course, known publicly the most for his broadcast. Of course, a great coach. He assisted his longtime friend and mentor, Dale R. Hughes, at Lee College. He helped start the Lee baseball program at that time. And then, of course, Bradley Central High School, where he was the boys basketball coach, umpire, a referee, and so much more. Coach Earl Rowan, a dear, dear friend of all of us here. And again, we're just praying and also thinking about his wife, Kathy Schenkel Rowan, this morning, and his family. And of course, they are longtime members of the North Cleveland Church of God. Coach Rowan, I was talking with Gary Owenby last night and this morning. Coach Rowan passed away last night at the age of 80. But Bridget, I know you've got a lot of even childhood memories with Coach Rowan before you were a student at Bradley.
Yeah, that's exactly right. He was well loved by students there at Bradley back when I was there, of course, and then up until he retired. And then just always so energetic around here. More recently, I'd see him, especially on Friday afternoons, coming by to get things for Friday night football, and just always fired up and ready to go, ready to cheer on the Bears.
Always. And, just a vital part of Bradley. He retired a few years ago. I think it's ironic. A couple of things are ironic. Number one, we had the championship, Bradley Central High School Bearettes, with coaches Reuter and Tinsley and Freeman in here earlier. So that's ironic. The other ironic thing is, I think his favorite food in the world was Mayfield ice cream.
All right.
And Angie Melhorn is here with Mayfield Dairy. Angie, this is great timing.
It sure is. Hate to hear his passing, but I've heard a lot of great things about him, as well as I got to see the Bearettes on the way out, so I got to tell them congratulations. So perfect timing this morning.
Yeah, absolutely. And I want to welcome Angie in. So, Angie, first of all, it's been too long. How are you?
I'm doing well. Well. It's been a little while. Glad to get back in here to see you.
Anytime. And so it's well, you know what? Another great thing. Today's the first day of spring, so we're getting close to summer.
It's getting close to summertime ice cream season.
Well, hey, every season's Mayfield ice cream season in my house,
right.
I guarantee you. So what's the latest? What's going on?
So Mayfield Dairy Farms is getting excited and pumped up for a great summer of ice cream. So we've got 3 new flavors we've come out with this year. So we've got black cherry. It's really good. A chocolate chip. And then we've got peanut butter cup.
Mrs. Hartline's listening. She loves peanut butter.
All right. Well, this peanut
easily.
butter cup, we just went to the Tennessee State Fair, and this Mayfield peanut butter cup was named Flavor of the Year.
Oh, man, really?
Yes. And your freezer in here is full of some of these products.
Oh, Angie, I love it when her or Scotty, although she's even more generous, Bridget, than Scotty, quite frankly.
It's always very nice.
I will have to see one of those flavors to my house. There's no doubt about it. Let me ask you, talk about the creation of these flavors, why these flavors this year?
So really, black cherry is a very unique flavor that in the South and in the Carolina area is really big. So we've had black cherry in our bulk ice cream in our visitor center. So it has consumers just really love it. So we decided to put it into our package. Yep. Chocolate chip. Everybody knows you got to have a little chocolate chip in your ice cream.
Yep.
And then with the new peanut butter cup, we just didn't have a good peanut butter flavor in our lineup today. So this one, I think we knocked it out of the park with.
Can't wait to try it. Angie Melhorn joins us with, of course, our friends at Mayfield Dairy Farms. Let's talk about, too, we were talking about the summer season. I know Mayfield's going to be out and about all over the area. I know you personally.
Oh, yes.
So what's happening? Give us maybe a few highlights, things we can look forward to.
So things coming up in June. Of course, it's June Dairy Month. So we will kick everything off on Saturday, June 7th at National Moo Fest in downtown Athens.
Ah, yeah.
Where we'll have.
What's the date on that?
June 7th.
June 7th.
Yes.
All right.
So we'll have Ag Avenue. So that's everything concerning the agricultural community. We'll have live cows there, milking demonstrations, cow costume contest. Then we'll have Mayfield games. So we'll have a mooing contest, a milk chugging contest, and an ice cream eating contest. As well as Maggie will be there for photos.
Oh, man. The Visitor Center. We got to talk about that. I actually had a friend of mine go up last week with spring break here for Cleveland and Bradley County Schools, and they went to the Mayfield Visitor Center and took the tour. Never had done that before.
Oh, well, that's awesome.
I know. Talk about that.
Well, so a Mayfield Visitor Center is open Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday for tours, 10 a.m. until 5 p.m. We're open on Saturdays, but no tours. So you can come by, take a tour, and then enjoy some free ice cream along with that tour, or just come in, shop with us, and get some ice cream anytime during those days. We will have a big ice cream celebration in June there at the Visitor Center. Not got that date completely set yet, but we always try to do that for our community and invite everyone out to enjoy an afternoon of Mayfield ice cream.
There's so many people, too, who obviously with Athens being right there on the interstate I-75 and Mayfield's such an icon that it's like people just, they want to see it.
we have visitors all the time. Just see the billboard on the interstate and pop in. Been from 3 or 4 different countries come visit us. From all 50 states we've had visitors. So, especially during spring breaks, the school systems around here kind of have been alternating weeks, it seems like, this year. But we've been having visitors for the last few weeks just come from everywhere, as especially spring field trips are getting planned. So we're looking forward to having a lot of students and visitors come visit us.
All right, new flavors of Mayfield ice cream, and I guess we just say they can find this at their favorite grocery outlet.
They can find it at their favorite grocery outlet. If it's not there yet, it will be in the next couple of weeks.
All right, and so you're telling me, so before Austin, Fruit Loops, and the other staff get all the ice cream, you're telling me did you bring at least one peanut butter cup flavor?
I brought more than one, so
okay.
You can share.
Well, no, because Mrs. Hartline,
she gets one. One's got her name on it.
That goes straight home. Angie, it's great seeing you, and I know we'll be talking soon.
Yes, great to see you.
While you're here, plug, if you will, mention your social media, your website.
So visit us on Facebook and on Instagram at Mayfield Dairy. Also on Instagram and Facebook, you can go to Athens Mayfield Visitor Center, and then you can get everything about what new shakes are coming up, what's going on at the Visitor Center also. So look for the brand new Turn Your World Yellow ice cream trailer coming to an event near you. We'll be sampling all summer long, doing a lot of grand openings with different stores, so you never know where we'll pop up.
I love it. Hopefully here in Cleveland very soon,
yes.
too. All right, Angie, thanks so much. Great to see you.
Great to see you. You take care.
It's Mayfield Dairy, and looking forward to those new flavors, and, of course, the ones we always love. It is 17 after the hour, and a big fan of Mayfield Dairy. Mark Shepard, Shelter Insurance, 2334 Keith Street, Cleveland. Call 423-339-8777.
Hello, it's Medicare Minutes again with Medicare Misty. I am so excited to share some other good news with you. Medicare Minutes are hopefully going to be about all good news.
Ready? If you want cool lawyers in Southeast Tennessee to represent you, it's Logan Thompson. We're cool and we get results.
All right, let's do it again.
Yeah.
ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Paul Feinbaum Show, The Drive, and more of your favorite shows. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
Hardee's original bag packs 2 full-size favorites plus fries and a drink for just $6.99. No junior burgers or tiny nuggies, just full-size goodness for big-time value. The $6.99 original bag, only at Hardee's.
Hi, my name is Addison and I am from Bradley Central. Vaping nicotine has become a serious issue in our schools. Over 40% of high school students have reported that they have used a vape, and the number is only rising. It's time to escape the vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
At summer camp, kids find their why. Friendship and fun, a world of adventure beneath a golden sun. When kids find new passions, they find their why. Summer camp season starts soon. Find your why for a better us.
Hey, it's Josh with exciting news from Wholesale Supply. I want to introduce you to Piper's Picks, now available in our Chattanooga, Cleveland, and Dalton markets. Thanks to our partnership with Piper Strummett and our friends at Progress Lighting, Piper's Picks brings you the latest trends and styles in decorative lighting. Browse our curated selection in our showrooms and make lighting your project easier than ever. Visit Wholesale Supply today and discover Piper's Picks, where style meets innovation. To find out more information and a location near you, visit wholesalesupply.us for more.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Goodyear brand tires in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
3 names in the next 5 minutes. So call or text. Call the volunteer Redapest Mix line 423-614-6499 or text our Cleveland State Cougar line 423-614-6499. 5 minutes. We'll draw out three winners of free Mayfield ice cream. We'll do 3 peanut butter cup. Mrs. Hartline will fight you for that. Hey, I got a nice text, Marty. Good morning, Marty Sluter. Just heard you mention Earl's passing. I was thinking about him. I was getting ready to go play pickleball. Earl was a great. Let's see what he said here. Earl was a great man, which I have high respect for. He said I played basketball for him at East Cleveland. Best coach and a player could play for. We'll miss him dearly, my buddy Marty Sluter. And we're starting to get a lot of those messages in this morning.
Has been making America's best mattresses since 1846. When you buy one at Mermaid, we'll give you $300 in free merchandise at locally owned Mermaid Mattress.
For today, mainly cloudy skies, a slight chance of a rain shower, a high of 49 and a low of 30 this evening. For tomorrow, sunny skies, a few afternoon clouds, a high of 62 and a low of 38. And then on Saturday, partly cloudy and warmer with a high of 72. Your current Milligan main temperature is 49 degrees. Taking a look at the central heat and air radar, things are looking great out there.
This weather forecast is brought to you by Bradley Concrete and Lamcon Ready Mix, family-owned business serving Cleveland for over 40 years. Call them at 423-479-4541 or visit lamcon.us to find out more.
March Madness is here, and the Cleveland Family YMCA has a slam dunk offer just for you. Join the Y between March 16th and 31st and enjoy a $0 join fee, plus up to $18.91 off of your March membership.
It's the spring or vernal equinox, which began at 5:01 earlier this morning. And when we have the vernal equinox, we're referring to the Earth's tilt. So the axis is tilted neither toward nor away from the sun. So we get an equal amount of daylight and darkness at all latitudes, so roughly about 12 hours. But we are entering into the spring season, which runs all the way to June 20th, which of course is the summer solstice. That's where we get a lot of transitional weather. Of course, today we're getting the cold weather with some flurries in the higher elevation. So every now and then we can get some early spring snow events, mainly for those higher elevations along the plateau. It is the peak season for severe weather. So that runs until about the first or second week of May here locally, and peak tree pollen seasons. Yeah, those allergies are going to start to give you some issues here over the next couple of days. Plus, we gain an hour and a half or so of daylight moving towards summer. So that's something to look forward to. But again, 5:01, that was the official beginning of spring. And many of you are asking me, is it okay to start planting? Well, some varietals like broccoli, you can plant a little bit earlier. But for the most part, you want to hold off generally until about, we'll say April 15th or so, because usually we get our last freeze here around March 24th. And that's here in Chattanooga. Last frost is usually that first week of April. So you might want to hold off a couple more weeks. But again, it is time for spring. We're getting into warmer days. So get out there and enjoy the weather.
It's Ram Truck Month at Crown CDJR Cleveland. Shop over 200 new Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Rams. Up to $11,000 off MSRP. Or get financing as low as 1.9% for up to 72 months. Buzzer beater savings on new Ram 1500 pickups. $11,000 off MSRP. Crown CDJR. The better way to buy and service. Visit CrownChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
Behind every Food City meat and seafood counter is a highly trained, certified butcher that can offer free meal prep, including over 30 different marinades and seasonings to help you craft the perfect dinner. In fact, you'll be so impressed with our butchers, you'll be asking yourself, what can't they do?
I bet he'd be great at cleaning.
Okay, well, maybe not that. But at Food City, our butchers make almost everything better.
Yeah, they're going to need to call Logan Thompson.
Give me Logan Thompson.
Logan Thompson.
I'm going to need Logan Thompson. Logan Thompson. Logan Thompson.
Don't worry, dear. We have a Logan Thompson.
I got to call Logan Thompson.
Logan Thompson! If you want cool lawyers in Southeast Tennessee to represent you, it's Logan Thompson. We're cool and we get results.
All right, let's do it again.
Yeah.
My dad says our new Linux system saves energy.
Well, saving energy means saving money.
A lot of money?
Yep.
Time for a raise in my allowance.
Savings year after year.
A big raise.
Call today for perfect air you can feel in your home and savings you can feel in your wallet.
Lennox. Air is life. Make it perfect.
Call Dale's Heating and Air today.
I'm Brew McCoy, your favorite Tennessee wide receiver. In the world of football, precision is everything. Every pass, every catch. But what about when it comes to protecting your home? Best Buy Metals can manufacture a custom-fitted roof that will protect your home for a lifetime. Best of all, it can be manufactured the same or next day. Call or visit a Best Buy Metal showroom or drop by bestbuymetalroofing.com to get a quote today. Best Buy Metals, roofing that lasts.
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature in Cleveland is brought to you by Milligan Vane.
By Bradley Medical Center, 827. And I tell you, there's so much excitement about SK Food Group. They made the big announcement about a year and a half ago that they were coming to Cleveland, and now they are hiring. Damon, help me? Dalgleish joins me. Damon, good morning. How are you?
Good morning. Doing great. Great.
The director of the plant here locally.
Yes, yeah. Senior plant director here for SK Food Group. So we're looking forward to a launch right there in early May. So we're starting to gear up all the hiring for that.
Yeah, tell me about, first of all, let's just start from the beginning. SK Food Group, tell me what it's about. What you guys do?
Yeah, SK Food Group, kind of the long story short, they started from a food truck operation in Seattle over 80 years ago. And the first, fast forward, they had to figure out a way to make a lot of sandwiches to keep feeding those food trucks. And then that turned into kind of right place at the right time. And when Starbucks was starting up their food program, and eventually started making sandwiches for them. And then the volume just grew exponentially and opened up a facility in Reno in 2007. And then expanded to Groveport, Ohio in 2014, and then opened up the facility in Phoenix in 2017, and that's when I joined the team. And now this is our fourth facility here in Cleveland, Tennessee, again, scheduled to be open here in about a month.
So, back when the announcement was made, it is the largest investment in the history of the city of Cleveland. Obviously, there are others in Bradley County, but in the city of Cleveland, it's the largest investment in our history. And so a lot of excitement about you guys coming here. What appealed to SK to come to Cleveland, Tennessee, and make it your fourth location?
Hearing from the executive team, they had a big search, right? It took a while. We had third-party support, but what I've heard in conversations is just the welcomeness of Cleveland. The Pie Center was a big draw, right? Just the spirit of wanting to build from the local community here. So it was really just the welcomeness of the community, to be honest with you.
All right. So again, it's SK Food Group. You're hiring. Let's talk about that, and let's talk about the people that you're looking for, the kinds of positions that are open.
Yeah. So just about every position you could think about in a food manufacturer. So we're looking for skilled positions, which is going to be machine operators, right? We've got to bag every sandwich individually. So we're looking at maintenance teams. We're looking at machine operators, obviously quality technicians and quality group. warehousing, and then of course the main group will be the production line. And so we're going to start with about 150 production line workers running on 4 production lines. So it's really just the main operation of building the sandwiches internally, and then all of the support departments around it, and literally looking to fill all those positions.
All right, so and these are very, very high quality positions from a financial and benefit standpoint, it looks like.
Yes. Yeah, SK Food Group has invested a lot of money in our technical programs. We've started to automate our operation. And so doing that, we knew that we had to grow and upskill our employees. And so we've got our machine operators, we call them packaging technicians, our production line leads, they have levels 1, 2, and 3. And yes, they can get in there, and we have internal development programs. We utilize SK University for a lot of our training and learnings of how to become leaders and supervisors, but we really thrive on doing that internally, a lot of internal development. So you can join SK at the ground level and really grow to whichever department or level that you choose to.
SK Food Group, they are hiring. All right, so Damon, you've got a couple of big on-site hiring events coming up. Tell us about this.
Yeah, we're really excited. We've got 8 billboards around town, and we've got some radio spots that I've heard here on 101.3, and that's driving everybody to a hiring event next Wednesday, March 26th. We're calling it the Party at the Pavilion, because we have a beautiful outdoor pavilion for employees to enjoy their break time and get outdoors and enjoy this great Cleveland environment. And so that's where we're going to have the job fair, so people can get really introduced to the building. We're also working with the county, and they're going to have their career truck out there to help with resumes and interview process. So we're really teaming up with the local support here. But that will be March 26th from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. We want to allow everybody that may have to work that day to either come in before or after, and really get to know SK. We're going to give tours of the facility, and that'll be a hiring event that we'll actually be doing a hiring of positions.
All right. So again. You can go to skfoodgroup.com/we're-hiring. That's pretty cool. I like that.
There you go.
And talk about we've had some questions about this, the physical address where people can find you.
Yeah, it's 440 Innovation Drive. And so we're right there over by Cliffs and Amero. We're behind them. But yeah, it's 440 Innovation Drive is the actual address. But if you get off on exit 20 there, and then just head down south about a mile, it's right there in that Innovation Park.
Well, we are just so glad to have you, and you personally, glad to have you here. You told me you came from Phoenix. So,
yes, sir.
And you like Cleveland, is that right?
Love Cleveland, Cleveland, we've made an effort to really come and visit local restaurants when we first got here. That was our little strategy. Every Friday we'd go out and have dinner at a couple local restaurants. So we're really getting, and everybody we talk to is just so welcoming. So really enjoy relocating here and look forward to a lot more fun.
We're so glad to have you and your family here. And, of course, SK Food Group. Again, you can go to skfoodgroup.com. That has all the information. But the first hiring event, on site, March 26th, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Folks, these are very, very high-quality jobs. And again, on April 10th. Damon, I'm sure we'll be talking soon, but it's great to see you.
Yeah, thanks for having me in,
and
looking forward to seeing you more often.
Anytime. Mix 104, and I don't say that very often, Damon. So now I got to ask you your teams. You're from Phoenix. Who do you like?
ASU Sun Devils.
Okay.
That's where I went to college, so I still got to root for them. And Arizona Cardinals. So, I've still got the hometown back where I was from, but I'm sure good.
I love it. No. That's fine. You don't have to adopt these stupid teams right here. That's fine. Look at me.
I noticed that. West Coast. I love it.
Well, now, my dad, Damon and I just met, my dad was a dentist here for over 40 years. He passed away this past June, but he was a John Wooden disciple. So,
oh, wow.
So I'm a UT football, but I'm a UCLA basketball.
Yeah.
And they give me a ton of problems about that around here.
Yeah.
You got to get him in our bracket challenge. Is he in Mixed Madness? I know. Is he in ESPN? You got to do it.
Yeah, I filled one out this morning at ESPN,
okay.
So I'm already in. My
right.
son and I, yes.
Okay, very good.
Absolutely.
I'll be looking for you.
Okay.
Damon, great meeting you.
Thank you.
Look forward to it.
Alrighty.
It is 8:35. Good morning, Mix 104.1. We're on MixTV.tv. And Bridget, of course, we've had the sad duty this morning. Our top story, a local legend, one of our broadcasters for over 50 years, Coach Earl Rowan, passed away last night at the age of 80. And we've had to pass that along. We're getting hundreds of messages here about this.
Yeah, that's right. Going to be sadly missed by the community. Of course, our team here as well. Just such an energetic and just always positive. We always love seeing him around here and loved hearing him call football games on the radio.
Here's the deal, folks. You can't plan the morning we've had with Coach Rowan's passing. You know what it just hit me? We're about to have Lee University in. Well, Coach Rowan came to Lee. That's why he came from South Georgia, Lee College at the time. Helped his mentor and dear friend, Dale R. Hughes, was the head basketball coach there. He was an assistant, a student. When he was a student, he started on the radio over 50 years ago on WBAC. And then, of course, Bradley on ESPN Cleveland 101.3. And so we've had Bradley in, that's won 3 state championships in a row, earlier, about an hour ago. His favorite food was Mayfield ice cream, period. And we just had Mayfield. And now we got Lee coming in.
I know.
I do believe the Lord had something to do with this calendar.
I think so.
I guarantee it, despite you and your sinfulness. So it's just incredible. All right, we'll come back in a moment. Stand by with Lee University.
What was it? ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Paul Feinbaum Show, The Drive, and more of your favorite shows. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
This Medical Minute is brought to you by the Vascular Institute. March is National Kidney Month. Did you know that chronic kidney disease, also known as CKD, can significantly impact your vascular health? At the Vascular Institute of Chattanooga, they are here to help. Chronic kidney disease patients often visit VIC for dialysis access creation, a safer method to treat kidney failure. At VIC, they provide comprehensive vascular care, including creating and managing dialysis access, treating arterial blockages caused by CKD, and offering minimally invasive procedures to restore healthy blood flow. Call the Vascular Institute of Chattanooga today at 423-602-2750 or visit vascularinstituteofchattanooga.com to schedule your consultation. Trust your care with the VIC Vascular Team. The VIC team offers 6 convenient locations to serve you, accepts self-referrals, and offers timely appointments. You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature in Cleveland is brought to you by Milligan Vane.
That have and continue to purchase all your mattress needs from locally owned Mermaid Mattress. Keeping your dollars local is important, and so is buying from a family, not a firm.
All right, for today, mainly cloudy skies, a slight chance of a rain shower, a high of 49 and a low of 30 this evening. For tomorrow, sunny skies, a few afternoon clouds, a high of 62 and a low of 38. Partly cloudy on Saturday and warmer with a high of 72. Your current Milligan Vane temperature is 48 degrees. Taking a look at the central heat and air radar, things are looking great out there.
This weather forecast is brought to you by Life Care Center of Cleveland, celebrating more than 45 years of serving the needs of this aging community. Life Care Center of Cleveland.
Don't wait until you're sick to see a primary care physician. If you're not getting regular checkups, you're not getting a complete picture of your overall health. For a primary care physician or provider near you, visit chimemorialmedicalgroup.org. CHI Memorial Medical Group has 2 primary care practices and a convenient care office to provide care for more urgent needs in Cleveland. Visit chimemorialmedicalgroup.org to find a location close to you.
All right, Mix 1041, MixTV.tv. We're going to talk with our friends from Lee Athletics in just a moment. But first of all, it's the CHI Memorial Sports Desk, CHI Memorial. Hello, human kindness, and the countdown is about 3 hours, a little over 3 hours from right now. March Madness tips off. And last night, the NCAA First Four, Xavier over Texas, 86-80. They move on. They'll play Illinois Friday night. Mount St. Mary's over American, 83-72. They get to play number 1 seed Duke on Friday. Later today, tonight, the NCAA men's tournament, UT will take on Wofford at 6:50, probably after 7 usually. That'll be on ESPN Cleveland 101.3, presented by TVMCU. But you're running out of time. We have two bracket challenges for you. First, Mix Madness presented by Kia of Cleveland. We've got that on mymix1041.com. I'm going to go around the horn here in a second and find out who everybody picking here with our friends from Lee. Or most of them are friends. Look like enemies. And then we've got Bridget. For the first time, we have 2 contests with now that we have ESPN Cleveland 101.3. It's our first March Madness with ESPN, so we got 2 contests this year.
That's right. You have until noon today to get in. The easiest thing to do is to go to our website, mymix1041.com. You can get in Mix Madness, and then there's a link right there to get in on our ESPN Bracket Challenge as well.
Carmen Lastoria, I'm going to go to you first. What do you think this March Madness? Who are you going with?
It's the most wonderful time of year, Steve. I'm going to go... You know, I'm picking some upsets early. I think that's what you got to do. That's the exciting part of the first weekend. But I think the top teams are really strong this year. So I do like Yale to make a run to the Sweet 16. I like UC San Diego to beat Michigan because I can't stand Michigan.
So we've got a Cleveland player. Did you realize that? Jason Brooks, who Lovelace knows is. Did he go to school with you?
Yeah,
I thought he did. With. By the way, when's your execution? What'd you do to your head? look like you're. What? Are you getting the chair? What's going on? What happened to your hair?
You should try the cut. Honestly, I think you'd look better with it.
Ryan Lovelace, who's actually one of us too. Good God! I mean, you look like you're waiting your execution. Anyway, Carmen. So tell me more.
So
UC San Diego.
Yeah, I like UC San Diego and Yale. A couple of big upsets there in the first round. But for my Final Four, I'm going to take Duke and Houston to match up.
Chalk!
And then I'm going to take Michigan State and St. John's. And then
You're taking Patino and St.
I'm taking Patino to make a run. And then I think Duke's going to play Michigan State. I think Tom Izzo's going to get the Spartans back to the national championship game. Coaching and guard play matter this time of year,
Steve. You realize
Steve.
Izzo doesn't play. I mean,
but
you know that.
I'm going to take Duke and Coach John Shire to win the national championship. Cooper Flagg, as long as he's healthy, he's the best player in the game. So I think Duke, been the best team in college basketball for most of the year. I'm going to take them.
Hey, I just looked at my Final Four. I did it basically asleep. I've got all number ones.
You're making fun of me for going chalk. All number ones.
I'm changing this. This ain't happening. Joey Adbulla, what do you think? Joey with Toyota of Cleveland. How are you?
Hey, always good to be here, Steve. Happy to be here.
Did you buy that shirt in a yard sale? What is that?
Oh man, hey, I love the socks, but I do want to say this.
I love the socks. You're an idiot.
Hey man, it's definitely not by bandwagon choice. I'll tell you that. But I do want to give a quick shout out to Alabama State University. I grew up 5 minutes from that campus. My grandfather was military in Montgomery, Alabama.
Oh!
First ever tournament win. Yes.
The buzzer beater.
The buzzer beater.
Yeah.
Shout out #myASU. All my friends who are ASU, I love that. Unfortunately, y'all. That's it though. Auburn's gonna beat y'all pretty bad, but it was still, huge win. Okay.
I'm going to put them in the Final Four. I didn't know you were involved.
Oh, wow. Well, I will say my Final Four, I got Duke versus Tennessee. I do have Duke winning that game.
Tennessee?
I'm sorry.
Come on,
Hey, listen,
Joy.
the path is pretty easy if you look at their path to the Final Four. They will not beat Duke.
What about my Bruins?
Yeah, I'm actually hoping y'all beat Utah State because that would be the matchup I'd rather have.
We're terrible.
Oh,
we're terrible.
I'm not going to pretend like I watch too much of UCLA basketball this year.
I don't either.
But but then I do want to say on the other side, I'm with him. I got St. John's making the Final Four versus Auburn. I do like Rick Pitino's side. I think they're a very sneaky 2 seed, but I do like Auburn. I do like Auburn to win. And I got Duke beating Auburn generically in the final.
Hey, listen, have you seen the documentary they're doing on Vice Television? It's Rick Pitino. Have you seen that, Carmen? It's called Red Storm Rising. Got to check it out. I just found it accidentally, man. I'm in. It's like 8 episodes. It's great. It's a great show. That behind the scenes, all that stuff. Ryan Lovelace, give me your. You've been doing this since you were a child. He used to call me as a child. 10 minutes ago, and no, he'd give me his picks every year. What do you think?
I just knew you needed some good picks in your life. I think
You talking about Bridget like that?
Whoa.
What's wrong with you?
This is the year I go perfect, so just throwing that out there. Obviously, I have UCLA losing first round.
Yeah, I do too, quite frankly.
Yeah, that's fair. I have Drake making a little run just because I feel it. It doesn't make sense.
Is that your favorite rapper, or is this your
No, actually, not either one of those. But
Okay,
I just kind of had a feeling.
Yeah.
But my Final Four is Auburn, UConn, Duke, and Tennessee.
You're a loser.
I'm a loser.
You're a loser.
UConn's making a run.
Tennessee ain't going to be. They're not even in the building. They'll probably lose first round. Who are they playing? Wofford? Yeah, Wofford's beating them. That's fine.
The Terriers ain't.
I told Kessling yesterday, Voice of All, I had Kessling on, I said, you're losing first round.
How did he take that?
He cried.
Yeah, that's what I figured. And then I got Auburn.
Well, he's out, so we don't care. Bring on Mike Keith. We could care less about Kessling. Go eat a cheeseburger and leave me alone.
Auburn beats Duke. That's your.
Auburn beats Duke in the final.
Yeah, just because I feel like it.
Okay. All right. The two. Okay, go ahead.
I've got Auburn and Tennessee. That's who I'm going with. I think Auburn's going to win it all. Yeah, I just did it. Yeah.
Are you on Mixed Madness?
Yeah, I actually made 64 brackets under 64 different names, so I got everyone winning. So I feel really good about it.
You may win the TV.
Yeah, I'm not going to lose.
And the Papa John's for a year. All right, Moppin, what do you think?
I'm on the anybody but Duke bandwagon. I couldn't be more opposite of Carmen Story.
You're picking with your heart.
So that's right.
Yeah.
So that North Carolina 11 seed to the championship, that sounds pretty good.
God, you realize Michael Jordan doesn't play for them anymore. Yeah, he probably got Dean Smith.
I think Bruce Pearl, it's his year. I think Auburn ends up winning it. So
I heard, and we're going to get to the reason you guys are here, Lee University and Toyota of Cleveland, but I heard an interesting rumor that Rick Barnes may retire, and they're going to bring Pearl back. You guys heard that? Well, I mean, it's a rumor. Shelton started it, so it probably falls.
Well, Indiana's had their coach for the last 2 months, so you never know. Sometimes these.
How about Will Wade? Speaking of the electric chair, he's going to
excellent coach, Will Wade.
Yeah, I'm sure that's one of your favorites. I'm sure. About right, you and the crime family. All right, so. Let's get serious for just a second. As you can tell, I got a lot of friends here. John Moppin, Lee University. Buddy, first of all, you've just come out of a basketball postseason, and you've got a lot going on, but tell me what's happening, Lee.
Yeah, well, last week was a big week for us. We had women's basketball was in March Madness, so it's been going on for Division II, and that program is the hallmark of consistency. So it is not easy to make it to the NCAA tournament, in this kind of regionalization format. But they made it in the first round, played against University of Tampa, a great program, and had a huge win. I would say maybe our best NCAA tournament win, and moved on to the round of 32 and had a really tough matchup against Union and got knocked out in that one. But just another great season for them. I think 26 wins and a round of 32 in the NCAA tournament. So great showing. And then Coach Morgan and Ron were in Indianapolis last week, so we had the indoor track and field national championship up there. Ron is a second-team All-American out of that week, so great job. I'm sure you may have some thoughts on that.
Yeah. No, Ryan's great, and he truly, not personally, you're running. I mean, you run like you stole something. So, I mean, that's...
Yeah. Well, Coach Morgan told me he wasn't very good, but he came here, and Coach Morgan's worked with him, and he's gotten a lot better. So,
no kid. Coach Morgan, let's talk about your experience last week. Tell me about Indianapolis, buddy.
Yeah, so we had a great showing. We had 6 All-Americans, and our women's distance medley relay, they got 6th place, which was huge. And we had Maddox Mayfield on there. She's from Tellico, multi-time state champion, local. And then Ryan obviously got 10th in the mile, which was huge. He went 4:02 this year, trying to go sub-4 maybe this spring or maybe into next year, but that'd be a huge thing for our program, a huge thing for him, a huge thing for the community. And then we had Edimo. He's from Chattanooga Christian, another local guy. He did a phenomenal job in the 5K and 3K for us. But, yeah, coming off a big year, women were 21st at Nationals, which was a really good showing for them, and won the conference championship. But, yeah, great year.
Hey, congratulations, Ryan. What was it like in Indianapolis? Of course, you're a senior. Is that right?
I'm a junior.
Oh,
and I'm gonna get a 5th year.
Wait a second.
I'm never leaving.
He's actually
Steve.
kind of a sophomore, so this is his 3rd year, but we're redshirting him. So
well, he's an 8th grader mentally, but anyway,
it's gonna be a long 5 years.
You're giving me a lot of credit there. 8th grade.
8th grade.
I'll take that. I'll take it all day.
Dr. Cotton called. He said, you're out. It's over. Hey, Ryan, no kidding, buddy. Tell me about last week in Indianapolis.
Yeah, I mean, it was a lot of fun. It was my first track national, so it was a lot of fun to go up there and just compete. And then, obviously the goal was to make the final, which was top 9. So we fell short just by one spot, a half a second. But ultimately, it was a lot of fun, great experience. The NCAA put on a great show. And then, as Coach mentioned, our team did well and we performed. So, overall, just a really fun trip, and I was really grateful to be able to go on it.
Carmen, the Lee Athletic Program, I mean, the heights here, it's, we have been talking about Earl Rowan, who passed away last night. He's, of course, a Lee legend going way back. He came from South Georgia because of Lee College at the time. But it just continues to build, doesn't it, at Lee?
It does, and Steve, I'm glad you brought that up. Of course, Coach Rowan is a Hall of Famer. He's in many Hall of Fames, but he's in the Lee Athletic Hall of Fame and left an indelible mark on Lee Athletics, and so we certainly will miss him and want to send our condolences, thoughts, and prayers to his family. Touched so many lives in this community, and I know he had a huge impact, of course, on Coach Carpenter. And what Coach Carpenter ultimately was able to do in his coaching career and athletic director career at Lee. And so, just a great man. And, it just speaks to, John and I talk about this a lot, but, you almost wear it as a burden to say, hey, we need to, we're standing on the shoulders of giants here, and we want to continue that excellence that has been a part of Lee Athletics for, the last 50 years. And so, Coach Maupin with what he's doing at the athletic director level, and Coach Morgan and all the great coaches we have. And then ultimately it comes down to your student athletes like Ryan Lovelace. But when you have that combination of great leadership, great coaching, and great student athletes, you can do something really special. And I think that's what you're seeing in Lee Athletics. And we're so proud of everything that we continue to accomplish. And I think it's important for the community to recognize that, the level of success that we've experienced, it's not easy. It comes with a lot of hard work. Sometimes when you're successful, people kind of tend to take that for granted, but it comes with a lot of hard work, a lot of sweat equity goes into it, and just great leadership. And so just proud to be a part of it. And I know this community really rallies behind Lee Athletics, and we appreciate that.
Coach Maupin, and it doesn't happen accidentally. You've got great supporters like Toyota of Cleveland.
That's right. So Toyota this was our first year of the partnership. So we rolled it out in the fall, and they sponsored our Flames Club for basketball. And of course, their support has helped us do some really good things for our student athletes. But we were involved with their trunk or treat. Again, ours, we've tried to be really strategic, people that also have that vision for the community, and Toyota certainly does. And so we were able to have our student athletes involved with that. And, they've had a great presence at our games, showcasing some of their vehicles there, and so it's been a great partnership, and I'll let Joey speak to it as well, but just another great group to work with. So.
Our buddy Joey Adbulla, and Joy, you're a used car manager, is that right?
Yes, sir, Steve.
So tell me about the partnership. Toyota of Cleveland, of course, General Manager Monte Burney, and Lee University.
No, absolutely. And everything Lee just spoke about is so beautiful. It's the same way we feel, from the student athletes to the coaching to the athletic directors. Same thing at our dealership. When we go there, from the detail department to the service department to our receptionist to the sales department, and how do we give an elite experience? How do we take care of customers? How do we continue to give the elite experience, not just once, but every single day? And I love having the partnership with Lee, just because Lee just has that something special. If you've ever been to the campus, if you've ever met anybody, and we've actually have many employees that graduated from Lee, they just have that special, distinct leadership characteristic, and also just the passion they have about everything in life. So when I moved here in 2016, I was trying to find a Chick-fil-A, so I put it in my phone. I ended up at Lee University, and everyone that's true. Everyone you come in contact with was just such a great person. It just had a very distinct vibe, and since then, getting the partnership with Lee University, it's been fantastic, because I just think it's when you do a partnership with someone, you want to do a partnership with someone that you have the same values with, and anything in life. And so when you find that company or business or university to do that partnership with, is something that we all at the dealership are very excited about, and hopefully continue growing with them as well. But we're excited about it, and just we love having our vehicles out there at the games. And for maybe some people who don't have time, so busy, to not have a chance to be able to see these vehicles and get inside these vehicles and check them out, we're very, very happy to do the partnership with Lee.
Joey, while you're here, what's happening? Toyota of Cleveland. Here we are, first day of spring.
Yeah.
What's flying off the lots right now? What are people interested in?
I'm telling you, it sounds generic, but absolutely everything. I mean, our new cars, it's so hard to keep them just because of the supply versus the demand. You know, we're actually reserving new cars for people months and months out, and, you know, we're buying used cars every single day. Obviously, you know, the Tundras are going crazy, the Tacomas. We've always been a truck dealership, always will be. You know, everybody wants their four-wheel drive truck here in the South, right? Yep. But it's flying out, you know, up to $3,000 rebate on the Tundras is a very good rebate now, and there's a lot of great interest rates. You know, I think typically people think, oh, buying a car or a house, anything right now, interest rates are too high. There's a lot of special rates very, very low right now. So obviously every model's different, but I think you'd be surprised how low rates are becoming, and it's just that beautiful time to buy. You know, we have over 150 used cars on the lot, so we have cars as cheap as $5,000 all the way up to $83,000. So we have something for a little bit of everyone. You know, we want to have cars where not everybody has $50,000, $60,000 to spend, and you know, we want to be able to at least have some cars that may not be perfect, but it's cars that passed our safety inspection, which it takes a lot to pass a safety inspection. It's got to be able to at least drive. So we have cars for first-time buyers, and we have cars for people wanting their dream cars, and we give you the same exact experience whichever one you buy. So we definitely want to be there to cater to all your needs. And as service as well, you know, service has been so crazy lately. I mean, you walk into service, you know, a lot of days over 100 appointments. So even if you just want to, and we'll get you in and out. So if you want to get an oil change, tires, brakes, I mean, there's a lot of fantastic deals going around everywhere at Toyota Cleveland.
All right, so I know it's all on the website. How do they find it?
Yeah, www.toyotacleveland.com or 3560 Village North Boulevard. We're right behind the fireworks store. You can't miss us. Pull in.
Right there. Guys, thanks so much for coming. Lee University featuring Toyota of Cleveland. John, anything you want to mention there before we go?
Yeah, well, I just, you know, with the news of Coach Rowan this morning, I just, you know, I think about how far Lee Athletics has gotten to and you know, how successful it's been, and that would never happen. You know, I think you think of guys like Coach Carpenter and Coach Rowan and Coach Souther and just people that, you know, got it started. I mean, you mentioned it earlier. I mean, he coached cross country, first baseball coach, assistant with basketball, head basketball coach, athletic director. So, you know, I just think of those guys that served early on when, you know, the thought of it being what it is now would have never registered, and truly amazing. So we're thinking about him and his family today and his impact at Lee. So.
Thank you all very, very much. Great to see you, Lee University, and saluting Toyota of Cleveland. All right, we'll come right back with more in just a moment.
Don't wait until you're sick to
Sun is shining, it's a beautiful day. Wake up, sleepyhead, get up and play. Everything's yellow, it's a beautiful sight. Sunbeam showers makes everything right. Come on now, let's get away.
Make every day brighter with the sunny southern goodness of Mayfield Dairy.
Thank you, Cleveland and Bradley County, for supporting Vendor Realty for the last 55 years. More than ever, we are ready and prepared to help our community be home. The real estate market is changing and evolving, and the Vendor Realty family is ready to help navigate today's market by providing professional, knowledgeable, and resourceful advisors to help your dream of calling someplace home. For all things real estate, be home with Vendor Realty, 425 25th Street, 423-472-2173, vendor-realty.com.
At Basement and Crawl Space Solutions, we take pride in helping our neighbors protect the foundations of their homes. Now, we're excited to announce our partnership with USS. Together, we bring additional resources and over 30 years experience serving Tennessee homeowners.
We can tackle bigger challenges and deliver even better results. But with the same local team, our customers know and trust.
And we're ready to protect Chattanooga homes now more than ever.
We'll guarantee our best. Call USS.
At summer camp, kids find their why. Friendship and fun, a world of adventure beneath a golden sun. When kids find new passions, they find their why. Summer camp season starts soon. Find your why for a better us.
Mix 104.1 and Honda of Cleveland are teaming up to give one deserving teacher in our local area the chance to win a 2025 Honda Civic LX. Nominate your favorite teacher at mymix1041.com or on the Mix 1041 app.
Dad, what are you wearing?
Your mother and I, prom 1979.
That couldn't be more out of style.
Well, you know what never goes out of style? Sleeping on a new Tempur-Pedic from Mermaid Mattress.
That's fair. but let's go take it off because you're embarrassing us.
Right now at Mermaid Mattress, get up to 5 years no-interest financing on select Tempur-Pedic and Stearns & Foster mattresses. But that's only at Mermaid Mattress.
Your sleep, locally handmade, hand-delivered.
Magnolia Dental Center of Cleveland wants to welcome you to the Magnolia family, a local dental clinic that uses their God-given knowledge and skills to bless our community through dentistry, checkups and cleanings, fillings and crowns, dentures and partials, emergency dental care, and so much more. Conveniently located at 2190 Chambliss Avenue. Call them at 476-3307 to set up an appointment today for you and your loved ones, ages 12 and up. Free exam and x-ray through March 31st.
.01 Mix 104.1 MixTV.tv. Been a very busy morning here this morning. Let's get a check of our Simmons Bank celebration list.
Happy birthday to Emery Pritchard. She's a 5th grader at Hopewell Elementary. Also, Amy Castaneda celebrating today. Her 3 kids, parents, and family love her very much and can't wait to celebrate with her this evening. And then Laura Davidson is having a birthday today. She works up at Walker Valley, and her sister-in-law, Karen Williams, sent that in to us. Happy birthday, Laura. Calling your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the volunteer Ridipest Mix line, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list at Simmons Bank. They are with you every step of the way. Call Jamie Kyle, 423-381-3429.
We are less than 3 hours away from the tip-off of March Madness. And Bridget, we've got 2 bracket contests here. We've been doing Mix Madness for over 20 years. Presented by Kia of Cleveland. People, they got to get their bracket in here, Bridget.
That's right. That firm deadline is noon today. So go to our website, mymix1041.com. All of the instructions are there. We make it very easy for you. So you can enter Mix Madness presented by Kia of Cleveland. And then there's a link right there at the bottom of the page to get in on our ESPN Cleveland Tournament Challenge. That's presented by Papa John's, and you can get in on that bracket as well.
Papa John's doing pizza for a year as the grand prize. So 2 contests for the first time. Of course, now that we have ESPN. So mymix1041.com. Get your bracket in. You got about less than 3 hours. Elizabeth Reffett with the Cleveland Family YMCA. Have you done a bracket as of yet? We are on the air now.
Oh, hello.
Elizabeth, how are you?
I'm good this morning. How are you?
Doing all right. So what's happening with our YMCA?
Well, I'm here to kind of discuss personal training and our new Sika scale that we offer here at the YMCA.
All right. So I've heard of this. Tell me, what is a Sika? Sika, is that right?
Yes.
What is that?
So it is a medical grade scale. It actually performs different things. So it will show you muscle mass, fat mass. It will show you muscle imbalances as well as cell health. So it is considered a high grade medical scale.
And you've got one at the Y now.
Yes, we do. We offered it starting in January. So please come by. We offer different packages for personal training. The Sika scale, we offer a package of 3 readings for $65.
So can people spread those out, over time?
Yes.
Or is that...
We recommend, depending on how hard you train, I would give it at least 8 weeks in between each reading. That way you can kind of compare to your first one and see your results thereafter.
Elizabeth Reffett joins us, Cleveland Family YMCA. Why personal training? Why should people do that?
Why not?
What are the advantages of, you get these people that may say, well, hey, they say I need some help. They don't just want to come in and try to figure it out themselves.
So when you come to the Y, you think, oh, I'm just going to go exercise. And, exercise, our bodies are very complex. So you can't just come in and just start working out and expect results. It's not for everyone in that aspect. So when you don't have any idea what you're doing or where to even start, we offer that personal training for you to kind of come in. We teach you, because our body is so complex, we're able to offer you, hey, your form is off. Let's work on different techniques to work that same muscle group in just a different way. So, we're there to help you and encourage you for a better, healthier lifestyle.
We're joined by Elizabeth Rapid, Cleveland Family YMCA. And I know we're talking to a lot of people listening in offices right now. They're listening at work right now, maybe watching us. So here it is. They can come to the Y, have it done for them, really, because they're busy. They need to get in and out.
Like you, yes.
Well, I act busy, but they don't have a lot of time to plan their workout, let's say.
Correct.
You can take that off of them.
Yes. So we're there to, based on whatever your fitness goals are, we're going to get a workout plan for that, so that you're able to reach your fitness goals a little quicker. We're there to encourage you, and again, to teach you different moves that you can even do at home, for instance. So if you don't have time to come to the gym, or there's another pandemic, heaven forbid, and you have to work out at home, we're there to offer you, hey, this is how you can do this at home with a milk jug or a can of soup, simple things like that we can offer.
So great. You're predicting another pandemic.
I hope not.
My God, this is just wonderful. Thank you very much, Elizabeth.
You're welcome.
Now, again, how do people find out more, get more information about this?
So please stop by the YMCA here in Cleveland. We're very family oriented. We're very eager to teach you. We offer different packages. Again, you can just call our office and make an appointment. We have several personal trainers on staff from the time that we open till the time that we close. So we open at 5 a.m., close at 9:30 p.m. So please stop on by. Definitely encourage you to invest in a Sika scale reading. That's going to give you a more in-depth look at your body specifically, and it also helps us as a trainer to say what we need to kind of focus on. So again, come on by. We're eager to train as many people as possible.
And the Y staff give tours, that sort of thing. It's a lot more than just working out. I mean, the Y has so many things, more than ever, really.
Oh yes, we have several different group fitness classes that you can get involved in. We offer different programs, so if joining the Y financially is a struggle for you, we do offer income-based program for you as well. We're always there to help you in any way, shape, or form.
All right. Elizabeth Reffett, Cleveland Family YMCA, thanks so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you. We hope the pandemic you've just predicted doesn't happen.
Sorry, but I don't think it's going to happen.
Okay. You can all rest easy.
Yes.
All right. Well, that is going to do it for us. Bridget, I tell you, Mix Madness. So here's the deal. Again, mymix1041.com. Go there on the homepage. Get your fill out your bracket. March Madness starts at noon today, and that is your deadline. I want to thank the people. We got a bunch of businesses who've contributed prizes because, Bridget, we have prizes every round. So at the end of a round, even at the end, so round one will end tomorrow night. There'll be a prize. So we got Duck Donuts, Blake Beard, which that's hardly a prize. He thinks he's a prize, but anyway. Duck Donuts, thank you. Little Caesars, thanks to Nathan, giving away a gift card there. Center for Cosmetic Dentistry, teeth bleaching, which, of course, most of our audience really needs terribly. Not all of them. All of this audience needs it. But first of all, they need teeth. And then, let's see here. We've got Key of Cleveland. They're giving away the grand prize on the Mix Madness contest, which is a big flat screen TV. UPS Store, a $100 prize, part of that. And we thank Leisure Time Bowling. Two Brothers Tire and Auto, giving away some oil changes. Hardee's, thank you, giving away free combos. Champy's, $100 gift card to Champy's plus a merch basket. Join Andy Morris live from Champy's tomorrow night, or tomorrow afternoon, 4 till 6. live from Champies at Ocoee Crossing. Looking forward to that here in Cleveland. And then Papa John's, Bridget, pizza for a year.
That's right. That's on our.
How do they get registered?
Yeah, the easiest thing to do is to go to our website, mymix1041.com. We have the instructions right there for you, so you can get in on Mix Madness, and then we have the link to get in on our ESPN Cleveland Bracket Challenge right there as well.
All right, and final reminder, we have the TSSAA State High School Boys Basketball Quarterfinals live here. Bradley Central takes on Memphis East live from MTSU at 5 o'clock Eastern Time here on Mix 104.1. And then Walker Valley, the boys will take on Oak Ridge tonight at 8:15, also here on Mix 104.1. Also on our new Mix 104.1 app. Make sure and download the new app at mymix1041.com. Then UT will take on Wofford in the NCAA tournament around 7 o'clock. That'll be on ESPN Cleveland 101.3, presented by TVFCU. Whew, what a morning.
Busy morning. Exciting.
So if you missed any of it, we were honored to have the Bearettes. The entire team was here. They just won 3 straight titles with their coaches. They were here about 7:30. Go to mixtv.tv. You can see the whole thing. All right, Fruit Loops, I'm going to give you the final word here. What's your bracket name, by the way?
My bracket name is Two Can Do It for Loops.
Excuse me?
Two Can Do It.
Two Can Do It.
Like the toucan off of the box of Fruit Loops.
I get it.
I have to explain it to you. It's
I
not
like
worth
it.
So, and Sheridan's, I like Sheridan's, okay?
Oh, Sheridan did one?
Hoop Hooray.
What was it?
Hoop Hooray.
Hoop Hooray. Some of the bracket names, we have a prize for the best bracket name, the most creative. And they're all mostly terrible. And then a lot of people use my name in your bracket name, and if you do that, Jimmy Logan and I are going to come and sue you. We'll come and take you down.
Can you see Ashley's bracket, Austin? I know she was talking about one yesterday. I don't know what she decided on.
I haven't seen hers yet.
Okay.
Did she fill one out?
I'm sure she did. I just haven't seen her name, her bracket name.
What is your bracket name?
Make Steve great again.
You're an idiot. I mean, honest to God, you're a buffoon.
You need all the help you can get.
Oh, my God. Mine is the logo because Jerry West was the logo, and he died. You want to say something about that?
None of us just knew what that meant yesterday.
The logo, so the NBA logo, which I'd have Fruit Loops find an NBA logo, but they'd probably sue us. But we can put an NBA logo up probably. The NBA logo is Jerry West, so they called him the logo. He played at West Virginia. But Jerry died, and so I said the logo. Well, I know it's stupid, but who cares? I love Jerry West. So anyway, go Bruins. Probably will lose later today, but anyway, who knows? MyMix1041.com. Get in so we can make fun of you for 3 weeks.